Every age is a problem. No, I'm talking about the ages. Stone Age was a problem, Iron Age was a problem, Bronze Age is a problem, Computer Age, serious problem. Middle Ages were serious problems. Modern age is immense problem. Teenage, another problem. I hope you had a normal birth and you were born normally. So if you were born normally, you were born like this and slowly grew up and somebody counted your age and you also passed through 13, 14, 15, which you are referring to as teen. This is just a certain developmental stage, like an infancy, like childhood, like like adolescence, adulthood, old age, middle age, whatever. These are all different. We are trying to segment it, but essentially this is a physical journey of a body. Tell me one phase of your life which is not really a problem. Some are suffering infancy problems, some are suffering toddler problems, some are suffering childhood problems, some are suffering teenage problems, some are going through middle-age problems, some are going through old-age problems, some have transcended all problems. If you look at it in this context, every phase of life is a problem, then death is the only solution. If you look at every aspect of life as a problem, what is the solution? Death is the only solution. Now, the moment you identify every phase of life as a problem, unconsciously you start seeking death. Please know this, for yourself and those around you. You do not know this, but you're creating an ecosystem in your mind where the solution is to be free from all this. You came here to experience life. Instead of calling these different facets of life, you're calling it different problems that you have. If you die, you will have funeral problems, but it's not easy to have a funeral in Mumbai city. No more dignified funeral, isn't it? There is no four people carrying you, your whole family and friends walking behind you with a drum. No more like that, boom, pee, 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 stuck in the traffic. Even dead, you're stuck in the traffic. I want you to understand this. There are various types of situations in your life. Some you know how to handle, some you're yet to know how to handle. Whatever you do not know how to handle, you call it a problem. The moment you call something a problem, the moment you identify a situation, it's a simple situation because you have not equipped yourself to handle the situation. You call it a problem. The moment you call it a problem, unpleasantness is a natural consequence of that. Your children are growing up, it should be a joyful moment, yes? They become teenagers means they're growing rapidly, yes? Or in other words, unfortunately, they're beginning to become like you. And you're distressed because you can see they're becoming like you, I can understand. No, Sadhguru, that is not the problem. They're beginning to become something different. They don't even look like my children anymore. We have elegized, we have unfortunately elegized helpless states of life. When you say infancy and childhood, what you're talking about is a certain phase of our life when we are pretty helpless. Without outside help, we cannot survive or be anything. So we have elegized this. Even so-called spiritual teachers are going about saying, I am a child, I don't want to meet an adult who is a child. It's another way of saying, I'm retarded. If you are stuck for your life in a 6-year-old's body, you are called dwarfed, isn't it? I'm using bad words, I know, it's not politically correct words. Okay, you are height impaired, vertical impairment has happened. If you are stuck in a 6-year-old's mind, you are mentally retarded. No, you are differently able you become. These are pretty words, all right, we don't want to insult people who are in such situations, we appreciate that. But if you are eulogizing that state of a helpless phase in our lives, which is childhood, where without somebody else's support we cannot exist. If you eulogize that, you will remain that way forever, and that's what has happened. I cannot live without you. Do not understand this as some kind of a love affair. It is just like saying, I cannot walk without a crutch. I'm fine the way I am, but still, I'm willing to include you and involve my life with you. This is of great value. I cannot live without you is not of any great value. I can live without anybody's attention, but I'm willing to throw myself with absolute involvement with whoever is here right now. This is of value. Because you're eulogizing helplessness or helpless phases of our life. When you are a little baby, you can't even pee by yourself, somebody has to take you. I'm saying, I'm like a child means then I'm looking where are the diapers, please let's give him one, you know. Now what's happening with the so-called teenagers, you got used to your child as a helpless creature. Now he is finding his own feet. You don't like it. You want to condense him. Boo, 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 my boo-boo. What you need is a toy or a doll to play with, or maybe a dog. A couple was struggling, not able to make a decision whether to have children or not. The debate between the husband and wife was, the husband wants to have children, the wife says, it's not necessary, we can get a dog instead. Because they couldn't settle it, they went to a marriage counselor. So they said, we are not able to make up our mind whether to have children or to get a dog. What should we do? So marriage counselor said, this is very simple, you want to ruin your carpets or your life, you must decide